Hey, so yes, you're doing my beauty regimen with me. It's lovely, ain't it? And all I keep hearing in my head is show 'em what you got. Show 'em what you got. And it's funny how we hide the things we do, right? Like this. It's tomorrow I'm contemplating dyeing my hair. I don't know because I have the skunk highway that pops up. But it's funny because a lot of us don't allow ourselves to be vulnerable, you know? And I keep sitting here going, I'll be 41 in less than 3 weeks. And at some point we learn to embrace life instead of like, what are people going to say? You know, there was this young kid at work the other day. He's heavy set. He's got thick curly hair and he was so hot. And one of the leads was telling him, just pull it up. And he's like, no, they'll laugh at me. And I said, what are y'all talking about? He goes, I'm not, you won't because you're nice. I said, dude, you got to tell them who cares. And he goes, yeah, and when they call me fat, I'm like, yeah, so what? I'm like, just turn around with, yeah, I know, I'm pretty hot and tempting. And he died laughing because instead of letting the world get to us, we have to learn that the world is basically our stage. How are you going to partake? Are you going to be a victim? Are you going to be a villain? Are you going to be a hero? Are you just going to be a regular Joe Schmo? You know, you have to ask yourself, what are you willing to accept? And then what are you willing to put out? Because this is going to wash off in 10 minutes. And it benefits my skin. It's a clay mask that draws out impurities, that helps my skin to glow and helps me to retain my youth in a way. It's instead of becoming a raisin, I stay a grape. It just, people's opinions don't matter. Because I've said it before and I had to remind someone the other day, on your deathbed, who will be with you? They had to think and think, and I was waiting, and then I'm like, they were like, me. Yeah, you're the only person that's guaranteed to be with you in your end times. So why spend your life worrying about what those people that don't matter think about you in your present time? Because all you're doing is setting yourself back. And if we're in the land of shadows and illusions and lessons and, you know, things that will help us grow to our higher selves, then why would we let the world keep holding us back? Why would we let other people's opinions tell us we're not worthy to breathe the air that we're meant to breathe? Because in essence, you can put all of what you think your worth is into somebody else, and in the end, they're going to tell you that you're worthless. That does not devalue who you are. That's their opinion of you. I mean, it can't get to a point to where you need outside validation, because when you need outside validation, then you are not secure in who you are as an individual. If that's the case, then you're very easily manipulated. And now you're not living your own life. You are dancing on someone else's stage. So like I said, this started with show them what you got. And I thought I might as well pass the message while I'm doing what I usually do, which is take some time for my own self-care. Because when it comes down to it, I don't have enough time in a day. I mean, days off consist of laundry or grocery shopping or trying to meal prep for the rest of the week so we can have food when I am working. But it's a juggling act. And I'm like, I'm not even in the circus. Good at it. Don't mean I'm doing it. So even right now, little girl back here, it's raining and she's normally just so afraid of the rain, and all I could do was tuck her in with my shawl and she's good to go. You know, she's chilling. But just ask yourself, what do you have to show the world, and show the world what you've got? Because you would be surprised that sometimes you are that light in someone's darkness, and they needed something to help them feel like they were brave or bold enough to stand up and go, I don't care what you have to say. I want to be happy today. I'm going to be happy today. And you know how I'm going to do it? I'm going to make my own choices. I'm going to think my own thoughts, and I'm going to live my own life. Because when it comes down to it, if you're busy living someone else's life or letting someone live yours, you're not living. So even if you have to multitask and let the world see you for what you are, do it. It's not going to kill you, I promise you. And if anything, you're going to empower somebody else to do something they were fearful of. Because we all need each other. I know a lot of us have gotten to a point where we've been hurt so much by outside people, by relationships we've invested in, by school teachers, preachers. I can keep going through the list of outside opinions. But when it comes down to it, those opinions that will invalidate your thoughts, your emotions, and who you are as an individual, they're not there to serve your higher good. If anything, they're there to test you and push you for you to go, you know what? I'm worth more than this. I deserve more than this. And I'm going to take more than this. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. Because when it comes down to it, most of us are taught that if we ask too much, we're spoiled or needy. No, that's coming from a toxic outside perspective that says, I don't want to give you anything because I'm toxic, so I'm going to make you feel bad or inferior for even asking. And if you find yourself surrounded by these individuals, get the hell away from them. Because believe me, you deserve to ask for things that serve your life as much as the person that deserves to take things that don't belong to them to serve their lives. We can go on a bigger grand scheme here of politicians and corporations, but I won't swerve that way right now. So let your light shine. And all I can ask you is, are you ready to show them what you got? Because I'm about dried up. I've got 3 minutes left and I'm going to go wash my face. Who knows, I might come back and show you a glowy little hue. Probably not. So on that note, I'm just going to tell you, be bold, be brave, enter the world with peace, love, and light, and watch the world shine back at you. Peace out. Bye-bye.